Hello, everyone. Welcome to my very first live. I hope that all of you are having a wonderful evening. Come on in and join me. So, I'm going to do the ACES weekend wrap up live. I see the notification. So, I'm still learning all about YouTube, as you guys know, and I am enjoying the process, right? It's a learning process. So, what's been going on this week? Well, I'm learning about StreamYards for one, which is great. I hope that all of you guys are having a wonderful week. It's been really cold where I am. So, like today was a winter advisory. So, I hope that all of you guys are okay. And it's been a lot. Let me see. So, let's talk about this Luigi Mangione, um, that's got everybody in a chokehold, right? So, Luigi, as we know, he has been all over the news for taking out the CEO of United Healthcare. And I'm learning more and more about the case. They they interviewed his landlord, and his landlord said that, um, which he was nosy and messy. He said that, I guess he talked to Luigi and said that because he had a slipped vertebrae in his back, that he wasn't able to date or have, like an intimate social life with a young woman. And the landlord just said, that really broke his heart. And I don't know what to say to that except um, it is a sad story. A slipped vertebrae. I can't imagine how I've heard it's been very painful. But, looking at the pictures of Luigi and him being 26, which is unfortunate, right? Because 26, I believe, is the year that you're essentially kicked off your parents' insurance. So with Luigi, um, not being able to have insurance, one of my thoughts is I wonder if he could have possibly gone to like Canada or Mexico or somewhere that has a much better healthcare system than, resort to what he did in regards to taking out Brian Thompson. Because, man, like 26 is so young just to have your whole life thrown away from one split decision. And he wrote like a 2-page manifesto as well. Um, the whole thing is just really sad. But of course, I want to hear from you guys. I'd love to see your comments. What else has been going on? So Remy Ma and Papoose have been going back and forth on social media. And I might still make a separate video about them. But they went back and forth a few days ago and they had everybody in the chokehold. And my thing is, it is unfortunate that Papoose, held Remy Ma down while she was in jail, right? So she goes to jail for assaulting someone who used to be her friend. And he goes up to the jail every single day, you know, to the point where she tells him, listen, thank you so much for loving me, but you being here every day is taking time out of your life. You have to go live your life. He holds her down while she's in jail. When she comes out, he's right there. And a lot of people are saying that, for Remy Ma to turn around and cheat on him and get with this younger man is horrible. And I agree, right? Um, you don't cheat on somebody who treats you so well. In my opinion, I feel like she may have lost respect for Papoose just for, oh, thank you, Braylon. Thank you. Yes, your girl is learning YouTube. Um, but I feel like, because he visited her every day, It reminds me sometimes of, people say that you can't change someone, right? And if you're there with them during their darkest times, that they'll almost resent you for it, or they'll drag you through the mud. And it's like, Papoose didn't deserve that, He held Remy down. And it's unfortunate they were going back and forth. Now, the woman that he has now, Clarissa Shields, my girl is a boxer, okay? She's a fighter and she's been training, posting her training online. And I'm thinking to myself, I know y'all ain't about to fight over this man, okay? Both of y'all are good and grown. I think Remy's in her 40s, and she said that Clarissa was 29 and not aging well, which, in my opinion, I'm like, that's a lie because Clarissa looks great. I don't know too many 29-year-olds who don't, but she looks great. And I'm like, I don't want them to fight. Oh, there's so much violence going on in the world. I'm like, ladies, listen. Papoose is a great guy. We know he's loyal. Just take your W, right? You won the man. You got your man. He's a good man, Savannah. And go on and live your life. Go on to the sunset. Why would you be training? And I mean, granted, we know you're a boxer, but we also know the reason why Remy Ma got locked away in the first place. Okay, we don't want Remy going back, and we don't want Clarissa, to be put in jail either. Like it's listen, I feel like they should, just either agree to disagree, take some time, take some space away from each other, and just move forward. So, um, Braylon, I'm doing a like Aces weekend wrap up. So where I'm just trying to, wrap up what's been going on this past week. So just a hodgepodge of pop culture topics. Um, Jamie Foxx, right? And I'm going to actually make a separate video because he just put out a statement in regards to what happened at Mr. Chow's restaurant this week. So, congratulations, first of all. Let me just say that his Netflix special is trending #1, and I made a review about that. I loved it. I love the fact that, he is back in the spotlight and he did so in his own time when he was ready. Thank you so much for your support. I appreciate you. Y'all go subscribe to Braylon Lee's channel. Thank you so much. But yeah, so Jamie, now that he is back, right? He's trending #1 on Netflix. He goes to Mr. Chow's in Beverly Hills, and somebody throws a glass at my man and hurt him to the point where he has stitches. And I'm sitting here thinking to myself, Jamie, we need you to stay out of the hospital, okay? Um, we need you to, take care of yourself. We don't know what's going on, but people don't typically throw glassware, right? In any restaurant, let alone, Mr. Child's in Beverly Hills. That's a 5-star restaurant. So, he just wrote on Instagram that the devil is busy. And I'm thinking, yeah, he is, but there's also obviously some other people that's busy too. We don't know what's going on, but we need you to take better care of yourself. Let's go ahead and, take some of that money, those earnings, whatever it is from Netflix, work out whatever you need to work out, but let's not have people throwing things at your head at Mr. Childs in Beverly Hills. That's scary. We want you here for the long haul to continue to make music. I love when he brought his daughter out on stage. That was my favorite part of the entire Netflix special. I think that it was amazing. She's very talented. She inherited, her father's musical ability. But he said that, he got a chance to walk his oldest daughter down the aisle, and he was just really grateful. And you could see the humility that he was showing his heart and really just being transparent and open and vulnerable in a way that I've never seen him before. I'm so used to the Jamie Foxx show, which was a great show, but it was scripted. It was comedy, seeing him play, just various characters like Wanda from In Living Color, the football player from Any Given Sunday, and just he's always very polished. Even Ray Charles. I mean, the fact that he was a classically trained pianist is amazing. The fact that he got that role and that's what he won his Oscar for. He didn't just look like Ray Charles, he sounded like him, he played like him. So we need him here. I would love to see him and his daughter make an album together. I think that would be so dope and I would definitely support them. But speaking of comedians, our friend Chris Rock, he just did Saturday Night Live. So congratulations to him. But he has been doing the most. I made a video a few weeks back about his brother Tony Rock, just saying how hurt he was. Chris, he told him that he was going to invite him to be a part of a movie he was making. Come to find out, he didn't even get a call until the rap party, at the end, which was, I can't imagine how hurtful that is because that's his brother. But then, we have Chris. Um, what did Chris do? Now it's leaving me. He just did something else. Um, I don't know. I keep going back to the Oscar slap. That's what my mind is thinking. Um, but you know, and a lot of people were saying that he didn't do a very good job on SNL. He was talking about Joe Biden basically giving people the middle finger, which I don't necessarily think he was giving people the middle finger. I think that he wanted what was best for his son. He knows how Donald Trump is on this revenge tour this second term. So he wanted to protect Hunter. I would have done the same thing, to be honest. I don't even have kids, but I can imagine, the love of a parent. You definitely want to protect your child. But yeah, I don't know. Chris, he's been trending, in my opinion, in the news for all the wrong reasons. So I hope whatever issues he's battling and he's facing, that you know he can find some healing and move forward. Um, but what do you guys got going on this week? I don't know. I'm working, writing, which is great. I start teaching soon, which is amazing, next semester. So getting my, materials together for that. I want to start writing more books, so I'm looking forward to that. But like I said, I'm excited about YouTube, learning more about StreamYard. And I kind of am a little bit salty. I feel like I came into the game kind of late because now StreamYard is trying to charge for everything. I guess it used to be free for a lot of things, but it is what it is. I think like everything, all the prices are going up. Um, I don't know. I'm looking forward to Cat Williams. He said that he's going to be doing a podcast soon. And I hope that him and Shannon Sharp, that they get together and possibly do like a 2025, because Cat Williams, um, the things that he was saying on the first one, it was pretty prophetic. Diddy's trial is going to be coming up May of 2025. And the young woman who said that she made some quote unquote mistakes and inconsistencies in regards to naming Jay-Z as a co-defendant in Diddy's trial, that was a mess. I mean, this woman, she was talking to NBC and they protected her identity, which I'm glad that they did, because there's a lot of crazy people out here. But the fact that she said, I'm autistic, and I'm like, okay, I get that. I understand that. But Jay-Z, despite everything that we know about him, or even in his past, he's still a man that has a family. You know, he's married to Beyonce. They have 3 children together. And now there's a young man that went on Tasha K who looks a lot like him. I'm not going to lie. But he said that he is, you know, he's Jay-Z's biological son. I don't know for sure. But he definitely wants a DNA test with Jay-Z. He just wants to know his father. So I feel like that's something that we'll find out more about, hopefully. Um, but yeah, this has been quite a week. It has been quite a week. Um, that's it for Ace's weekend wrap up. I didn't want it to be too long, but like I said, I'm getting a chance to learn more about YouTube, and I hope this channel continues to grow, and I hope that more people continue to subscribe. Braylon Lee, thank you so much for the support. I really appreciate it. And yeah, I'm going to sign off, but I hope to be making more lives in the future. So, with that being said, I will talk with you later. Take care, Aces. Bye.